Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are meal prepping, and those are the meals I meal prepped. We have spinach, white rice, yellow beans, 1 pot chicken and rice, minced meat, and egg curry. So we are starting by prepping all the ingredients. Those are onions and tomatoes, garlic and ginger, and some chilies. Now it's time for chopping them. And then I love my tomatoes. I love my tomatoes juiced or blended. And then I add the chilies in the tomatoes while blending. First we're making the spinach, and we are browning the chicken thighs that I had marinated I think a week ago. They were in the freezer. I have a recipe on my channel on how I marinate the chicken. So to the spinach, I browned some onions, then I'll add the Knorr beef cube and some salt, then the spinach. That simple. And you'll see the disaster I made in a few. This browning process took about 10 minutes. Because I don't want the drumsticks to quiver, to get cooked, to get fully cooked. I just want to brown them. We are going to cook later. Then in this other sufuria, I'm going to cook the chicken and rice, and I don't know where the footage went. I don't know if I didn't record, or I deleted it by mistake, or how it went. Me, I don't know. This is all the footage I have of that day, trying to cook the one pot rice and chicken. That's all. Then this is me here washing the rice. Then to the rice I'm adding some salt and the cardamom pod. To the big sufuria, that's where I was making the one pot rice and chicken. So I've browned the onions. I'm adding the garlic and ginger paste, then some curry powder, paprika, and some pilau masala, and then the blended tomatoes and chili. That's a good way to keep visitors away, because when they visit, if they don't take chili, you will not have to struggle thinking what they are going to eat. It's either they eat or they leave it. In the other sufuria, I was making the yellow bean stew. I have a recipe on that. Then here I had boiled these eggs. Then I added some curry powder, paprika, I think, and turmeric and black pepper. So I was mixing them. That's another way of making egg curry, by the way. To a hot sufuria, I added some vegetable oil, some onions. To the other sufuria, I'm making a minced meat stew. So I started by adding the onions, the vegetable oil, then the onions. Here I'm waiting for the onions to brown. Then I'm adding garlic and ginger, crushed garlic and ginger. Then there I've added the minced meat, so I'm going to let it cook for a minute. Into the egg curry pot, I've added the eggs to make sure the color sticks. Then I've removed them. Then I've added the blended tomatoes. And I'm adding the spices, that's black pepper, curry powder, paprika, and turmeric, and some salt. To the minced meat, I've added the tomatoes. To the curry, I'm using maziwa lala, or fermented milk, and I'm going to give it time to cook until you start seeing some oil on top of it. That's when you know it has cooked. Now I'm adding back the eggs for them to have all the spices. While that is cooking, I want to wash the dishes that I'm going to serve the meals in. So to the hot water, I'm adding some baking soda and some vinegar to remove any oil that could be in these plastic dishes. So baking soda, vinegar, and dish soap and hot water. So this is our egg curry. It's done. The minced meat also, it was done. But I never added any spices to the minced meat. Just wanted it natural. Now this is me serving the meals in the bowl. The cooking of all these meals took about 2 hours, but I was serving the meals later in the evening because I started cooking at 10. So by 12 I was done, but I was serving the meals at around 5. I was waiting for them to cool down. This is the 1-pot chicken and rice that I lost the footage. I'll have to repeat this recipe because I don't know where the footage went. It's either my phone was not recording or I deleted it by mistake. I don't know where it went, but it was so delicious. This is the yellow bean stew. So the yellow bean stew and the minced meat and egg curry will be going. I'll be eating it with the white rice, and the spinach are for all the dishes. This is the white rice. As you can tell now, you can see, I think I only eat rice in this house. If I get bored by the rice, I'll be buying a chapo to eat with either the beans or the minced meat or the egg curry. But mostly I'll be eating this rice for the whole of this week. And that's it for this week's video, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe. It's free to subscribe. Like this video and I'll see you on the next one.